So the same audited account that you sent to GRA is the same audited account you bring to us.
From our studios at number 5 Oula Hansen Lane, hello and welcome to the Channel 1 Newsroom. I am Inusafo. Coming up. Severe rainstorm kills 12-year-old girl at Yendi in the northern region.
Mbokule dete kama besha kami kaza antila na tukamla na wonu soto sula bosebo ngona ma me nanda bezo yalla kankpa ngona ma san.
Minority in Ghana's parliament describes 2026 mid-year budget review as empty and uninspiring. NPP flag bearer Dr. Mohammed Bawumia meets Ashanti regional executives following incarceration of its chairman, Bernard Entry Boisiako.
Today, bill is being weaponized. You have a very strange judgment coming out of the court, and he strongly believes that there's also a coordinated attempt to mount a very serious assault on the branded.
Bon Traditional Council endorses Northern Business Fair organized by City FM and Channel 1 Television.
Channel 1 is my favorite channel. It was City News to Channel 1. Every program that you have, I'm with you. And I'm so very grateful about it. So I don't think if you have a program in Northern region, we have to ignore it.
In Channel 1 Business. Government maintains 2026 macroeconomic targets after first half economic performance. In Channel 1 Sports. Black Stars campaign in 2026 FIFA World Cup cost Ghana 58 million cedis. Many thanks for staying with us. Let's settle for the details of our stories. A severe rainstorm that hit the Yendi municipality in the northern region at dawn on Wednesday has claimed the life of a 12-year-old girl, injured several others, and destroyed more than 40 houses and properties. The devastation has left several families homeless, forcing many victims to seek refuge with relatives and friends. Channel 1 News' northern regional correspondent Mohammed Aminu M. Alabira reports.
A severe storm that swept through parts of the Yendi municipality in the northern region on Wednesday, July 22nd, has left a trail of destruction, claiming one life and injuring several others. More than 40 houses were reportedly destroyed, with several homes completely reduced to rubble, and their occupants left homeless. The disaster has also destroyed personal belongings and farm produce, leaving affected residents counting their losses and appealing to the government, individuals, and philanthropic organizations for urgent assistance.
Farm products, some of it are spoiled because when the rain took up the roofing sheet, and the rain soaked all the maize and then the groundnut. So we don't have food to eat, not talk of place to sleep. So we are urging people to come to our aid to help us.
Some of us, the houses destroyed, the roofs taken off. Those houses that are destroyed, they moved to the nearby houses that is not affected. Some of us were even devastated. We don't know what to do. We are just mingling around. I don't know. So as we are standing now, we are devastated. There's nothing what we can do.
The rainstorm claimed the life of a 12-year-old girl after a room collapsed on her. The mother of the deceased girl, overwhelmed with grief, could not hold back her tears as she appealed for support for their family.
Zo ka te family song de ben yan sonte. When you na sonte na unzo. Te bam ni tin yan de shale min be ma za ben pale ma kana un le yul te sonte. Ka te den ba yul ma kana un yele na. Ka ma te sore. Mbo ku le dete. Ma ben sha ka mi ka za antila na ke tam na un so te sula bosebo. Ba un na ma mi nda. Zo yalla kan pale un na ma san. Ama amdi ma una. Nkongo zongo dabse ngwa ala meshingo. Nkongo.
Officials of the National Disaster Management Organization, NAFCO, who were still assessing the extent of damage, described the destruction as extensive.
Currently, we've not finished with our assessment yet, but we've noticed that about 30 plus houses so far has been affected. And some houses, there's not even a single room left. The whole house, they are homeless. And it's quite unfortunate. Actually, I called our national director and informed him, our regional director as well, and then the municipal executive is aware of it.
One person has been remanded into police custody, whilst 3 others have been granted bail by the Asin-Fosu District Court. This follows the violence that broke out during the NDC's branch executive election in Asin-Fosu in the Central Region. Central Regional correspondent Akwesiado has more in the following report.
The process to elect branch executives for the Bamboo polling station in Asin-Fosu on July 16 turned chaotic and violent. At the close of polls for the women organizer position, 25 ballots were counted, even though 17 delegates were recorded to have voted. Matters quickly escalated, leading to a scuffle. One of the victims of the brutality, Yaa-Naa, an aspirant of the Asin Central Constituency Youth Organizer position, suffered life-threatening injuries and was rushed to St. Francis Xavier Hospital in Asin-Fosu for initial treatment. He was later referred to the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital for further treatment. Medical reports indicate that he suffered a fractured neck, an eye injury, head injuries, and suspected spinal injuries.
We are kaya bana mane dia na 17 no enipa 17 na abroso ama fe dia be 25 te me kasa no se na baba ma no alasa eni fuseni eni wo mo akiri ba bi ono so so na etawie eni wo mo nyonko bi se na alasa na fa bachi mu yanze waso me kon echi me kon mu yanze ni nua ba ko na pani na bomani atransmeni na se no apai ne emoja afi wo motawia ne wo nyonko no bia free ba bi ba na obebo mi bi nipa for nia so bo aka se bo se se ye bu ni papa de o mo bo me pa ma me mi hu se ewi ase ye 90 kan me kon intimate achia.
The injured aspirant has called on the NDC's national executives to intervene as he alleges sharp divisions in the party leading to factions.
Se be from so a media yo mtimesere na china se owura otitre ne ese du nketia se wotie ya omomblem fifi anu ko te mesere wo mo nyina omomblem wa Asin Central ha na omoma mebe na nyame nko na MC ne ma no mo de adime boni omodi ne hansem mo kan zo papa MC tiso mo bu pra na enkonkosi hwe.
Appearing before the Asin-Fosu District Court, presided by His Worship Abdul Majid Ilyasu, on Thursday, July 23, one of the suspects who have been arrested in connection with the violence, Fussein Mbepwa, was remanded into police custody for 1 week. Fussein Mbepwa, together with Hassan Adams Bepwa, Yahuza, and Baba Stranger, has been charged with assault and conspiracy to commit crime, to wit, assault. The remaining 3 accused persons, Hassan Adams Bepwa, Yahuza, and Baba Stranger, were granted bail in the sum of 15,000 Ghana cedis each, with 2 sureties. The case has been adjourned to 27th July 2026. Hassan, who also claims to have suffered an eye injury, wants party executives to take control of the matter, even as he trusts the court to exercise fairness.
In other news, former Vice President and the New Patriotic Party's 2028 presidential candidate, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, has led a high-level party delegation to Kumasi for a closed-door meeting with the Ashanti Regional leadership following the sentencing of the party's Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard Entry Boesiakun, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi. The NPP says it has begun the process of appealing the 20-year prison sentence handed to Chairman Wontumi, describing him as a political prisoner. Channel 1 News' Middle Belt Bureau Chief Hafiz Tijani reports.
Dr. Bawumia arrived in the company of Ekuapim North MP Sami Ewuku, Efijase Sokore MP, Dr. Nana Eyu Efirie, and several members of parliament from the Ashanti region. The closed-door meeting attended by constituency chairmen, constituency secretaries, and party elders, according to sources, assessed the implication of Chairman Wontumi's conviction, its impact on the party, and strategies for the way forward in the Ashanti region. Spokesperson for Dr. Bawumia, Sami Ewuku, spoke to Channel 1 News on the importance of the meeting.
Details of the meeting I cannot put out, but definitely he also did assure them of his determination and willingness to support the embattled Ashanti Regional Chairman throughout the process, offering every assistance that the party can give him, and also stand by the Ashanti Party toe to toe, shoulder to shoulder, and let them know that they are not alone. And these are the things that he believes that should also energize our base, encourage our supporters for us to work hard to correct the current anomalies in the system. Today, bill is being weaponized. You have a very strange judgment coming out of the court, and he strongly believes that there's also a coordinated attempt to mount a very serious assault on the brand NPP.
Regional executives and constituency leaders also called on party supporters to remain resolute and rally behind Chairman Wontumi.
To party supporters, this is a time to show solidarity because our opponents are using Wontumi's conviction to test our resolve. Supporters must remain calm and look up to the National Party for direction.
The NPP says it will organize vigils and continue what it describes as a lawful campaign against the intimidation of opposition figures while pursuing its appeal through the courts.
Now, government has announced proposed amendments to the Excise and Customs Duties Act aimed at plugging revenue leakages and improving tax collection. Presenting the 2026 mid-year budget review to Parliament, Finance Minister Dr. Kasiel Atuforsen expressed concern over the persistent under-collection of excise and customs duties. Channel 1 News' Ni Ayikwe Okan reports.
The Finance Minister, Dr. Kasiel Atuforsen, appeared before Parliament on Thursday to present the 2026 mid-year budget review. He highlighted some key reforms that are expected to take place at the port to tackle revenue leakages.
Prices of wine and spirit imported between 2023 and 2025 shows a taxable revenue of over 5 billion Ghana cedis. However, about 78%, worth 4 billion Ghana cedis, entered customs procedures such as warehousing and transit. In other words, almost 4 out of every 5 cedis of the potential excise tax based on wine and spirit escaped the tax net. Mr. Speaker, only 1 cedi out of every 5 cedi was subjected to excise duty. That is neither efficient nor sustainable, and this must change. The excise duty bill before this House introduced a comprehensive package of reforms to close these leakages.
He also disclosed that an amount of about 111 billion Ghana cedis of DDEP coupons are due for payment within the next 2 years.
In 2027, DDEP bonds that will fall due is 58 billion Ghana cedis. Another 53 billion Ghana cedis will fall due in 2028. In 2 years alone, Ghana has to repay 111 billion cedis. 111. Mr. Speaker, this is the true Agenda 111. The domestic debt exchange program was not designed to solve Ghana's debt problems. It was designed to postpone it deliberately, knowingly, and cynically, unfortunately. Mr. Speaker, its architect mortgaged tomorrow to survive today. Mr. Speaker, they had a duty to fix the roof. Instead, they moved the leak to another room and declared the house repaired.
The Finance Minister, Dr. Kasia Latsoforson, also announced the construction of 1,200 state-owned power plants to help deal with the increasing cost of electricity tariffs.
The first 600 megawatt phase is expected to be commissioned in 2028. Right, Honorable Speaker, to reduce costs, government secured the gas turbines directly from GE Vernova, achieving savings of between 35% and 45% compared with third-party procurement. Right, Honorable Speaker, the project will lower electricity generation costs, help reduce electricity tariff by 10 to 20%, and create more than 2,000 direct and indirect jobs during the first phase.
Following the presentation, the Minority Caucus, led by the ranking member on the Finance Committee, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, spoke to journalists.
This government, from what has been submitted in Parliament, can best be described as talk more, do little government. Because the review has confirmed our description of the original budget, the 2026 budget, as having only bones, no meat. And for that matter, can best be described as Koscielko budget. The minister tried his best to do what he does best, propaganda. But his own data gave him out. His own data showed that the honeymoon is over. They are now faced with the reality because this budget is empty. And because it has no meat and they have no story, again, the minister resorted to blame game.
Well, the assurance from the Finance Minister, Dr. Kasia Latsoforson, is that Ghana is moving forward and under the leadership of President John Dramani Mahama, the economy will not return to the emergency room. Reporting for Channel 1 News from Parliament, I am Ni Ayukweyi Okain.
Away from that story, the High Court has ordered the Attorney General to amend 2 counts in the criminal case against former National Food Buffer Stock Company Chief Executive Officer Hanan Abdul Wahab Aludiba after ruling that the charges failed to adequately state the alleged false representations at the heart of the offense of defrauding by false pretenses. The judge further dismissed in whole an application to strike out the entire charge sheet. There's more in the following report.
The ruling followed an application by counsel for the first accused, former Attorney General Godfred Yobadame, who challenged the validity of the charge sheet. The defense argued that the charges breached constitutional and statutory requirements by failing to provide sufficient particulars, improperly combining multiple transactions into single counts, and charging the same transactions as both stealing and defrauding by false pretenses. Delivering its decision on Thursday, the court held that prosecutors are required to provide enough particulars to clearly inform an accused person of the allegations they must defend against. The judge noted that the details in the charge sheet should also enable any reasonable reader to understand the nature of the offense. The court, however, rejected the defense's broader challenge, ruling that all but 2 of the charges contained sufficient particulars. It also found no merit in the claim that the prosecution had improperly combined multiple offenses into single counts. On the issue of charging both stealing and defrauding by false pretenses over the same transactions, the court ruled that law permits both offenses to be preferred in separate counts. However, It clarified that an accused person cannot ultimately be convicted of both offences based on the same set of facts. The court, nevertheless, agreed with the defense that counts 9 and 14, both alleging defrauding by false pretenses, were defective because they failed to expressly state that the representations allegedly made by the accused were false. The judge directed the Attorney General to amend the 2 counts to specifically state that the representations relied upon were false representation or false pretenses, while allowing the remaining charges to proceed. The case has been adjourned to July 29, 2026. Meanwhile, lead counsel for Hanan Abdul Wahab Aludiba, Godfred Yeboadame, has served notice of his intention to appeal the ruling.
Supreme Court has been made that clear. Recently, in the Buff Body matter, you disclosed all the facts. First and foremost, made an application for disclosure of documents. That application has not been satisfied, and then we are asked to proceed. We cannot do so at all. Secondly, even Ernest Thompson, probably raised Ernest Thompson, 2021, a case that was dedicated on by the Supreme Court. They ordered the prosecution to provide relevant particulars of the charges when the same complaints that we are making today was made at that time. And so if it was right for Ernest Thompson, it must be right for Hanan Abdul Wahab. Thank you.
You're still watching the Channel 1 Newsroom on Channel 1 TV. Still to come. Government maintains 2026 macroeconomic targets after first half economic performance. We have those details shortly. Do stay.
This is the old way. Let me show you a new and a better way. EduPack. EduPack? Yes, EduPack. A GS-approved and supported initiative for all first-year students going to SHS by Prospectus Ghana Limited. Now you don't need to go to the market. All your trunks, mattresses, pillows, including plastic chalkboards, are all waiting for your child at the school. Note: all our wooden chalkboxes are being changed to plastic ones to avoid bedbugs.
You can also register by dialing *713*821# following the prompt, or you can visit www.edupackgh.com and tap register. You can also register at any ADB branch near you at a very affordable price. EduPack, approved and supported by GES.
Imagine a life where every moment flows effortlessly, where every choice brings you closer to the life you've always wanted. Give yourself more ways to receive joy. Have more time to party. With G-Money, every moment flows seamlessly. Just pay and keep the good vibes going. Instantly top up airtime or data so you never miss life's special moments, because your memories together should matter more. Give yourself more freedom to celebrate. Pay bills quickly and seamlessly so nothing disrupts your moments. Have more financial control. With G-Money, you can effortlessly manage bulk payments and keep your business running smoothly. Dial *488# or download the app and explore the new G-Money today. G-Money. Give yourself more.
Your health is in your hands, but at some point, it passes on to us. At Mintuba Hospital and Coloproctology Center, we believe that quality healthcare isn't a privilege, it's a right. Equipped with cutting-edge technology, we are fully prepared to effectively deal with all colorectal and proctological conditions. Our team of highly skilled doctors, surgeons, and nurses are renowned for their expertise in minimally invasive and painless laser, ligature, and longoproctological surgery. We are committed to providing a wide range of services to meet the diverse needs of our patients. Mintuba Hospital. Your health is our priority. Visit Mintuba Hospital today or call us at 0244 581 541 or 0271 054 204. Mintuba Hospital. In to serve a peculiar health need.
You're welcome back. Up next is Channel 1 Business with Nashi Kasiza.
Channel 1 Business is brought to you by MTN and EcoBank.
Hello, my name is Pamela from Customer Service. Please revalidate your account by texting your Ghana card number to 0500,247.
Hey, Abili, wabadim.
Madam, give me the numbers behind your ATM card. I'm calling from the head office.
An email was delivered across to our customers this morning.
Confirm if this is your bank account. 100,100,100.
Thanks for sending your bank card details.
Send the OTP now to avoid cancellation.
EcoBank will never call, email, send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
Don't get played. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Hello, please, I'm calling from Customer Experience Center.
Hello? I had to send you your Momo ready. Oh,
I go here. Start Joshua.
There comes a time when money matters get tricky. When paying back feels hard, we get creative. But here's a beautiful fact. Every time you pay back, you keep the line going. You make space for someone else. So don't break the chain. From Quick Loan and Smart Loan to Extra Cash, Easy Cash, Agent Flex, Ahomka Loan, Express Loan, Busia Loan, and many more. It's all in your Momo app when you need it. Borrow, sort out, pay back.
Momo.
Because when you do, Momo Day for everybody.
Now, I'm sure the business desk was a lot busy today.
It was. You know, the finance minister was in parliament
Yes,
today
he
with
was.
the budget statement.
Give us more details.
Right, coming up. Now, government has maintained its 2026 macroeconomic targets after first half economic performance surpassed expectations with stronger growth, lower inflation, improved fiscal outcomes, and a faster than expected improvement in the country's debt trajectory. Here's more.
Presenting the 2026 mid-year budget review in Parliament on Thursday, Finance Minister Dr. Atuforsen did not seek a supplementary budget, saying revenue and expenditure remain broadly on track to meet government's fiscal objective.
The provisional fiscal performance for the first half of 2026 is presented against the following approved 2026 fiscal target. Overall deficit target on commitment basis of 2.2% of GDP, primary surplus of 1.5% of the GDP, overall deficit on cash basis of 4% of GDP, and primary surplus on a cash basis of 0.4% of GDP. But Mr. Speaker, provisional fiscal outturn for the first half of 2026 was stronger than anticipated.
The finance minister also announced that Ghana is expected to conclude its IMF Extended Credit Facility program next week, with the IMF Executive Board set to consider the final program review.
Next week, the Executive Board of the IMF is expected to approve the final review of Ghana's Extended Credit Facility program, bringing to a successful conclusion the financial bailout IMF program. The executive board is also expected to approve a 36-month policy coordination instrument, a non-financing arrangement designed for countries that no longer have and are not expected to face balance of payment needs.
Meanwhile, industry players welcomed some of the measures while calling for prudent implementation.
If you listen to the speech, you can see a lot of the careful considerations, okay, and he's very careful about what they're doing. You can also see that he's looking for savings on interest and all of that, and debt management, to clearly make sure that he doesn't exceed the deficit target. So he's been careful on spending. We expect that there will be a bit more spending, to be honest, so that the economy can take. Yeah. But I think everything seems to be a very controlled budget.
Overall, this is fair to expect. I mean, our local manufacturers, especially for food use, will be excited to hear this, and then we can grow local industry, support local agriculture in order to supply industry.
Moving on, Ghanaians lost nearly 300,000 cedis to online restaurant and personalization scams in the first 6 months of 2026 as cyber criminals increasingly hijacked Google business listings to trick unsuspecting customers into paying for food that was never delivered. According to the latest Cybersecurity Authority alert, reported cases almost doubled to 112 between January and June this year, up from 61 during the same period in 2025. Here's more.
The over 296,000 cedis in financial loss is more than 3 times the 84,552 cedis recorded during the same period in 2025. According to the authority, fraudsters are targeting legitimate restaurants and food vendors by altering their contact details on Google Search, Google Maps, and other online platforms. Unsuspecting customers then place food orders using the fake contact details and are instructed to send payment through mobile money or fraudulent payment links. Once payment is made, communication ends and the food is never delivered. In other instances, victims are lured into entering personal and banking information on fake payment pages, exposing them to further financial losses. The Cybersecurity Authority is therefore urging customers to verify restaurant contact details through official website, verified social media pages, or trusted food delivery platforms before placing an order.
Let's now bring you an update on crude oil prices and how the local currency is performing on the interbank market. And that's it for Channel One Business. I am Nashika Caesar. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Na. Let's do some more stories. The kingmakers and elders of the Dagbon Kingdom have endorsed and given their blessings for the Northern Business Fair organized by Channel One TV and City FM, describing it as a timely initiative to unlock investment opportunities and showcase the economic potential of Northern Ghana. The endorsement came during a courtesy call by a delegation from Channel One TV and City FM to the Bewa Palace ahead of the event. There's more in the following report.
The Northern Business Fair 2026 will take place on July 25 and 26 at the Jubilee Park in Tamale. The two-day exhibition, scheduled to run daily from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., is expected to bring businesses, entrepreneurs, investors, and exhibitors from across northern Ghana and beyond to showcase products, services, and investment opportunities while fostering partnerships and business growth. Some stakeholders who expressed joy ahead of the event welcomed the initiative as a major boost for enterprise development and innovation in the North, while calling for more of such events.
As reps of the president, we always take it to make sure that we try to expose at least the opportunities that our people have, especially regarding the business sectors. Most of the times within this zone, 80 to 90% of the people are farmers. And so we are thinking of doing value additions so that we will not just be thinking of sending raw materials, raw food from the farm gates to the market space. We need to make value for addition so that we can also match up to the international markets.
The present vision is to enhance or to make the economy better so that we live in the country well. So if this fair comes, it has a lot of benefits that we get.
During the visit to the Gbewa Palace, the kingmakers and elders of Dagbon Kingdom who endorsed the Northern Business Fair commended Channel 1 TV and City FM for creating a platform that highlights the region's business strengths and attracts investments.
Channel 1 is my favorite channel. It was City News to Channel 1. Every program that you have, I'm with you. And I'm so very grateful about it. So I don't think if you have a program in northern region, we have to ignore it now. But now that we are mourning, that is our problem. We are mourning because our head is gone. And so we said, no, if we don't install the regent, we don't want any noise at all in northern region. So if it is only, exhibition, I don't think it's a problem. We are okay. You can go ahead and then continue the work.
Still in the north, management of City FM and Channel 1 TV have paid tribute to the late overlord of Dagbon, Yaa-Naa Abukari Muhammad II, describing him as a father figure whose reign strengthened the long-standing relationship between the Dagbon Kingdom and the media organization. A delegation led by the head of events and partnerships at Channel 1 TV and City FM, Frema Edunyame, signed the Book of Condolence at the Gbewa Palace and conveyed the company's sympathies to the royal family and the people of Dagbon. Channel 1 News' Christopher Kevin Asima reports.
The great king of Dagbon passed away, and his family at City FM and Channel 1 TV is here in Yendi at the Gbewa Palace to pay homage.
Following the passing of the overlord of Dagbon, Yaa-Naa Abukari Muhammad II, dignitaries from across the country have continued to visit the Gbewa Palace to pay their last respects. Joining the growing list of mourners, management of City FM and Channel 1 TV visited the palace to sign the Book of Condolence and present items in support of the organization of the late king's final funeral rites. The delegation also met with the regent and palace officials to express their condolences and reaffirm the company's solidarity with the Dagbon Kingdom during the period of mourning.
We were not expecting news like this. It came in as a shock to all of us. We've really enjoyed a very great relationship with him. We've always been received as family members. And don't forget that our CEO, Samuel Atamensa, is a development chief, in the area as well. And so if such an unfortunate news has happened, it is a step in the right direction, to just come and pay homage and to commiserate with the Gbewa Palace and the family. And also to assure the people of Dagbon and the palace that the relationship that we have always enjoyed with Yaa-Naa will not end with his demise, and that relationship will continue. So this is an assurance that we have been family members. We will continue to be family members to honor the memory of the royal dynasty himself.
Secretary to the Gbewa Palace, Alhaji Abdul Rahman, expressed appreciation to the management of City FM and Channel One TV for their visit and support. He thanked the organization for standing with the palace during this difficult period and indicated that preparations for the final funeral rites were progressing steadily.
The burial process will still continue until the installation date. So from now till that time, the book of condolence will still be open for the general public to come and sign, and then the burial processes will also continue. You see a lot of people trickling in, coming to present their burial, coming to do their donations to the family so we can take care of the visit. Currently, these are the activities we are taking through to make sure that everything goes on successfully.
Reporting from the Great Bewa Palace here in Yendi, I am Christopher Kevin Asima reporting for Channel One News.
Residents of Bebe Seshiabu in Dansoman could soon see an end to years of destruction caused by tidal waves, with the Ablekuma West Municipal Chief Executive assuring of the completion of the 5-kilometer sea defense project within the next 2.5 years. Channel One News' Rachel Engman reports.
Construction is steadily advancing on the long-awaited sea defense project, which is expected to protect vulnerable coastal communities from tidal waves and recurrent flooding while reclaiming portions of land lost to coastal erosion. When Channel One News visited the site, residents expressed excitement over the ongoing construction work, but appealed to contractors to accelerate work so they begin to enjoy the full benefits of the project.
The project has so far has helped us very, very much, because if not of the sea defense, like the sea have even come to the town, and they should hurry up and do it, because nowadays the way that the sea is being, it will very, very be difficult for us.
No, me so far choosing someone over here. Chumani over here when show about coffee kete. Boy, I just get griffy. Kawabie. Kawada beach here. She wanna get the beach here. Say, get show kun. If 50 over here, no, but now continue. The channel care. When I come, I'm fake about the
Ablekuma West Municipal Chief Executive George Pakwaluti says about 95% of the growing structures have been completed. He expressed confidence that barring unforeseen setbacks, the entire project will be completed within the next 2.5 years.
So far, we are supposed to have about 7 grounds. And from look of things, the contractors have done well. So far, they've almost finished. They've done about 95% of the grounds. What is left with the back of the grounds? They left those ones because they need space for the trucks to come in. So they have to go back to the ground one and to cover the back of the grounds to hit the cliff. The purpose of this also is to reduce the tidal waves, so that we can accumulate enough sand to reclaim the land. We are told we are left about 2.5 years to have this place finished.
He urged residents to help preserve the project by ending illegal sand winning, refraining from dumping refuse along the shoreline, and avoiding new developments within the coastal buffer zone.
The community should also support so that at least they will stop winning the sand as we claim the land. Going forward, some of the structures here need to be pulled down to create access, or of course to before you realize that Dansoman beach is one of the cleanest beaches in Greater Accra, but for this we have other unnecessary structures sprinkled up. So when we are done with this activity, we are sure to bring in some investors, also to plant this coconut tree to also help in claiming the land.
For years, flooding and tidal waves have threatened residents of Bebe Seshiabu. Residents are now hopeful that the sea defense project will bring some relief. Reporting for Channel One News, I am Rachel Engman.
This is still the Channel One Newsroom on Channel One TV. Still ahead. Black Stars campaign in 2026 FIFA World Cup cost Ghana 58 million cedis. We have the details shortly. Do stay.
As the sun rises over the city of Accra, its warm glow settles on one of the city's most thoughtfully planned communities, Lakeside Estate, and once again, something exceptional is unfolding. After the successful sale of our 4-bedroom Orca at Lakeside Hills, a new masterpiece is about to make its debut. An exquisite 4-bedroom story Orca home overlooking a breathtaking landscape of the Abri Mountains. This remarkable home now features a total floor area of 330 square meters, set on a generous 7,140 square foot plot. Step inside and you're welcomed by a spacious foyer leading to an open living and dining area, paired with a modern fitted kitchen with a stylish island crafted for the ultimate cooking experience. On the first floor, family living takes center stage. Spend quality time together and enjoy the convenience of a newly added infinite kitchenette, perfect for warming up your coffee or tea. For our esteemed homeowners who value privacy and productivity, a dedicated study area has been beautifully integrated into the design. This new home is a testament to trust, craftsmanship, and modern living. A space where elegance, comfort, and style come together effortlessly. Book your spot today by calling our sales expert on 020-477-5040 or 020-477-5042. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all.
In today's fast-paced African business landscape, human resources is no longer just a support function. It's the strategic heartbeat of your organization. Are you prepared to lead that change and redefine your professional impact? Welcome to the HR Connect Conference 2026. This year, we are diving deep into our professional theme, from certification to competence. Why elevating HR is critical for business growth and competitive advantage in Africa. We are profoundly honored to host our guest of honor, His Majesty the Gamanche, King Takitaiko Churu II, alongside our distinguished guest speaker, Honorable Haruna Pelpo. Over 2 transformative days at the prestigious Labadi Beach Hotel, you will go far beyond traditional theory. We have curated an immersive experience designed to challenge your thinking and sharpen your edge. You will have the opportunity to participate in our expert-led masterclass sessions, including personal branding and mastery, the CDAT compensation and benefits masterclass, our critical labor law masterclass, and the forward-looking SHRP future of work masterclass. Beyond the masterclasses, you will gain rare, high-level perspectives during our exclusive C-suite sessions, engage in intimate fireside chats, and participate in our interactive table talk sessions focusing on HR mentorship mastery and the latest in HR tech. Proudly partnered by CDAT Consult and SHRP, this is the premier gathering for HR professionals ready to shape the future of our industry. Mark your calendars for July 30th and 31st, 2026, starting 9 a.m. sharp each day. Elevate your practice, drive your business. Join us at the HR Connect Conference 2026. We look forward to connecting with you there.
Yes, next. Hey, Nadia Benson, Asamo.
Me didn't tum. Mr. Femi Calico, just call me cockroach. Now, Mr. Femi once now.
Hey, is that you? Improve car. Yeah. Captain Mosquito, double the action.
Maybe this Sasso spray. Mr. Femi Sasso quell. Yeah, to my Sasso
Tom Preko.
You're welcome back. Up next is Channel 1 Sports with Bernard Abekwatri. Abeku, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you too?
I'm good, thanks. I'm surprised you didn't say your regular line. So the Black Stars are in the news again. 58 million.
That's good money, right?
Very good money.
Let's get into it.
Given.
Well, the government of Ghana spent 58 million Ghana cedis on the Black Stars' participation at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Finance Minister Dr. Kasiela Forson has disclosed. Presenting the 2026 mid-year budget review in Parliament, Dr. Forson said the amount was released as part of approved government expenditure to support Ghana's campaign at the tournament. He said the disclosure reflects government's commitment to transparency and accountability in the use of public funds.
An amount of 104 million as teacher training allowance has been paid, right, Honorable Speaker, to support nursing training. An amount of 144 million as nursing training allowance has been paid, Mr. Speaker, to strengthen grassroots governance. An amount of 93 million as assembly members allowance has been paid, Mr. Speaker, to promote skills development and entrepreneur. An amount of 45 million for the National Apprenticeship Program has been paid, Mr. Speaker, to support Ghana's participation in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. An amount of 58 million has been paid.
Let's move to Glasgow now, and Ghana's Abdul Wahid Omar will be the first Team Ghana boxer in action at the 2026 Commonwealth Games when he takes on England's Patrice Magazai in Glasgow. The bout marks the start of Ghana's boxing campaign with 10 black bombers and black haters aiming to add to the nation's proud Commonwealth Game medal history. The boxing competition will feature 201 athletes from 43 countries competing at Hall 5 of the Scottish event campus. My colleague Gabby Ofer has more in this report.
2026 Commonwealth Games is here, and it's happening all the way in Glasgow. Now, Ghana's Abdul Wahid Omar will lead Team Ghana's boxing campaign at the 2026 Commonwealth Games when he takes on England's Patrice Magazai in the men's 65 kg prelims round late on Friday, July 24. Now, the 32-year-old Ghanaian is scheduled to face the 24-year-old English boxer at exactly 6:45 p.m. at the Scottish event campus Hall 5. This will be Omar's second appearance at the Commonwealth Games after representing Ghana in Birmingham back in 2022 when he won bronze medal at those games, reaching the semi-finals before losing to Richano Collin of Mauritania in that competition or in that category. But on Sunday, attention will then shift to another boxer, and that's Abdul Wahid Omar's teammate in Amadou Mohamed, who is also scheduled to compete at 11 a.m. in the men's 55 kg round of 16 at the same venue. In the women's 54 kg round of 16, Nancy Banfo of Ghana will face Northern Ireland's Nicole Clyde at 5 p.m. as she bids to secure a place also in the quarterfinal stage. Meanwhile, in the women's 57 kg round of 16, there's another Ghanaian who will be featuring. Her name is Adelaide Dede Jabate. She will take on Fiji's Yasmin Dauna Kama with a place in the round at stake. In the next round at stake. So what it means is that we have 4 Ghanaian boxers scheduled to compete over the opening days of the tournament, and Team Ghana will be hoping to make a very strong start in one of the country's most successful disciplines at the 2026 Commonwealth Games.
Let's travel international now, and Jurgen Klopp, who will be unveiled as Germany's new head coach on Friday after signing a contract that runs until the 2030 FIFA World Cup. A former Liverpool manager replaces Julian Nagelsmann, who stepped down after Germany's run of 32 exit at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Klopp leaves his role as Red Bull's global head of soccer to take charge of the four-time world champions. Klopp will be presented to the media on Friday, July 24, before beginning preparation for his first game in charge against the Netherlands. Well, that's the very latest from the world of sports, and I am Bernard Abekoche. That's your sports.
Thank you very much, Abeku. And that's how we wrap up today's bulletin. Do visit our website, channel1newsonline.com, for more information on our top stories and more. Subscribe to Channel 1 TV on YouTube for more exclusive video content from Channel 1 TV. Download the Channel 1 Newsroom app on the Google Play Store. I am Eno Safu. Many thanks for watching. Thank you.